It's widely accepted that Star Citizen is far from the finished article, and those who have played for some time will be familiar with progress wipes, which used to happen every patch. But the timing of recent murmurings suggesting an upcoming wipe landing around various in-game events that have heavy in-game monetary rewards has got a few people a little concerned. Not least because this is perceived by some to be for balancing rather than technical reasons. But should we be more prepared for these kind of events as Star Citizen development continues? I'm Forrester, and my YouTube channel has lots of Star Citizen videos ranging from guides to reviews, so if this kind of thing sounds interesting to you, you might like to press subscribe to be notified when new videos go live. So, at the end of June it was announced on Spectrum that the plan was to do a database wipe with Alpha 3.17.2, which would clear items and Alpha UEC. The post mentions that this was to do with database problems during 3.17, leading to bugs in the database, but seeing themselves as reading between the lines, some players feel that this is directed at players simply having too much money. One of the controversial parts of this announcement is the proximity to in-game events, like the Siege of Orison, Ninetales and Jumptown, which many players will participate in order to boost their in-game funds. Indeed, they're specifically designed to be profitable events, to encourage a login and participation during those events. And the announcement post for the wipe does mention that the team are exploring options to compensate players for participation in these events after the wipe, but for many, they're worried that that will fall shy of what they've earned during each event. To be clear, these persistent wipes are part of the development process. It's not something new, and for many players shouldn't come as a surprise. Star Citizen right now is a big learning exercise for everybody involved, including the developers, and sometimes that means getting it wrong as a key part of learning. That seems to be what happened in 3.17, and it was quite common during Fleet Week to hear stories of people earning huge amounts of in-game money, clearly beyond what might reasonably be intended. And that creates balancing challenges, where a lot of the in-game progression goes out of the window. For example, the most expensive ship in-game right now is the 890 Jump space yacht, and a member of my org was explaining that he now owned 4, paid for by the profits of Fleet Week, so that he can spawn one at each of the major planets in Stanton. Whilst that's the exception of people pushing to the extremes, it's clearly a challenge for a game that wants to encourage people to keep testing the in-game loops of earning money. But for many, myself included, even with the knowledge of why this is happening, it will still feel like an inconvenience. If public backer information is anything to go by, there will be a significant number of players who have never experienced a progress wipe, and for many people this could feel like a reset to step 1, despite retaining their reputation perks. In part, that's why it's important to keep talking about it. These wipes are going to be part of development going forward, and as much as the developers may prefer them to be irregular, it's almost certain that before the game transitions to a live state, whatever that means, there will be more wipes to come. So by talking about it, we help to manage expectations and give people a fair understanding of what's likely to happen. But what do you think? Are you concerned about losing your progress, or excited by the prospect of a fresh start? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you might press that like button to tell me to make more videos like this. But otherwise, and as ever, thank you for watching.